Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome back. Today, I'm going to call this one the essential episode because this is going to cover a lot of things that are going to be going on with this book and all the books that come after it. All right. So, first and foremost, I got my website up and running. Thetwelvepaladins.com is where it's at. That is where I will be posting a lot of my information about what I got going on and things that are coming up. There are still a few things that I'm working on putting up there, but a lot of those things I am going to hold back until the book actually gets released in October. So as far as social media, obviously YouTube is one of the outlets that I'm going to be using, if you haven't noticed already. The other one, I do have an X account that I will be, posting things on the side of my YouTube videos. Also, I'm going to be using Goodreads. It's a pretty good website to, kind of mark books that you want to read or have read, and you can join, online book clubs for a wide variety of genres, probably all of them, and Amazon. And just so note, I will not be using Facebook or any of the Meta apps or TikTok or anything like that. So the few that I just listed a second ago, those are where you will see me posting and where you guys can ask me questions. All right. So yeah, I have a preview of the book right here. This is what the cover looks like. The book does exist. And so yeah, this is one of the proofs that I got from Barnes & Noble. And the proofs from Amazon, they have a little strip on the front cover, or all the way around the cover, I should say, that say not for sale. The Barnes & Noble ones do not have that, but between this one and the Amazon proofs, this is a hardcover, I do like the way that this book feels, and I like the way the paper looks a little better. But there's really not too much of a difference that is, obviously notable between the two. I do think the color on the Barnes & Noble ones do look a little better. But since this is the essential episode, I'm going to give you a preview of what's inside the books, how they're going to look, and that sort of format is going to go through the rest of my books, just to, have some consistency and something that you guys can expect from this one and the ones in the future. I am going to have a section of the map that pertains to the story. At the beginning of each chapter, I am going to have a small picture that kind of represents, one of the characters or maybe one of the scenes of what's going on in that chapter. I will say that one of the main characters in my books is a pirate, and because of all the characters that I've made, he is my favorite character that I've put in here. So to give him his due, he is going to be in the first chapter of all the main volumes. So you guys can expect that in the future as well. One thing, I guess one element that I am going to have in each of the main volumes is there is going to be a song somewhere in the story. The one in this one is actually pretty early on in the book, but that is something that you can expect. Each book is going to have a lore-based title. That is something that I just would prefer. I know a lot of books out there, they try to do like the simple word, title to make it easier for readers to kind of look at and whatever. So mine are mostly going to be like that, but they are going to be lore-based. And that's with each book. And I say it like that because in between the main volumes, I am going to do some shorter books to kind of keep you guys entertained while I finish developing the main volumes that will come after it. Let's see. And then for right now, I have a 6-book series that will encompass the main story going through these books. That could increase, and I say that because in the midst of developing this first book, I originally had a plan for 5 books, but there was a pocket in the story in which it occurred to me that needed to have a whole book on its own. So right now there's 6 books of the main story planned, but that could increase. But of course, I'll use YouTube to let you guys know if that does happen. So yeah, that is the essential episode that I'm going to have pinned on the front page of my YouTube channel and on my X account as well. If you guys like what you see, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, give the videos a like. That way you guys stay tuned as to what is going on in these parts here. And as always, have a nice day.